Hey guys, we're making a series of videos on the most common equipment that we use here. We just did one on the martingale. We're going to next go over and do one on the transitional leash. So we use a lot of transitional leashes with dogs. And I picked this nice bright red one, so hopefully it's easy to see on him. Chris, Chris! We got Chris here. Chris is one of my dogs. He's one of our awesome demo dogs too here. Hey Chris. So we've already got Chris fit with a martingale. We did a video on that one. So nice thing about a transitional leash is I can use it in two different ways. I can use it as a slip lead with my dog, so just over my dog's head. It's really handy this way because I can put it on any size dog and it doesn't matter because it's going to fit any size dog. So how I set that up is, so this is if I'm facing the leash, so when I'm facing towards the leash, I want the loop, I'll put it this way, I want the loop to come off towards my left. Okay, so when I'm facing the leash, this is my right and this is my left. When I'm facing the leash, I want the loop, so you can see here's the leash, to come off towards the left. And the reason I want that is when I'm looking at my dog, so I'm looking at my dog and I'm looking at my leash, it's coming off to the left. When I put it on my dog, it's going to work better. Not only as a slip lead for him, but also as a transitional. Okay? So again, I'm looking at the dog. Chris, good boy. Good boy. I'm looking at the dog, and looking at the leash, and it goes right on. Hi. He's a sweetie. Here. Good. Come here. Sit. So to get the transitional, if I've already got it on my dog as a slip lead, I'm going to take, there's this loop down here, this little figure 8, and I'm going to pull my leash out, so I create a gap. I'll push his head up so you can kind of see him. Create this gap with this, and that's what's going to go right over his nose. And then on the back, I'm going to snug it up and put down, take our piece here and put it down. And I want this piece to be as close behind the middle of his ears as possible. And now you're going, well, we got this extra piece going on down here. What's this? This is our safety backup. This is going to go on either our martingale or our flat collar that our dog is wearing. This is what the backup's going to go on. I do like to have this go as far back on their lips as possible. Some dogs have further lips back than others. And it should be snug but not tight. So I can still have a little bit of movement here on Chris. If I've got a dog who really puts up a lot of fight, meaning they paw at their head a lot, maybe during the beginning of their training, I might snug it up a little bit more, meaning that they couldn't get it off. But as they relax in training, I just need it snug. When I put pressure on this, I shouldn't see more than 1 inch of space between the ring where it ends and the stopper. So when I'm putting pressure up here, I shouldn't see more than 1 inch or so of rope here. If I see more than 1 inch, that means it's too loose. Okay. Now, this is the way I put a transitional on when my dog's already wearing it as a slip lead. There's another trick you can use to put your transitional on if you're going from nothing on your dog to putting the transitional. And here's what I do. Chris, lie down for a sec. Good boy. So if I'm just going to put it on right away as a transitional and not use it as a slip lead, there's a couple of ways I can do this. So I've got my loop. Again, I've got my loop going off to the left. Okay. And we've got our figure 8 at the bottom here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some out and I'm going to create this double loop here. Okay, with the figure 8 at the bottom. Okay, Chris, come here, bud. Good boy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first figure 8's the first loop's going to go behind his ears, and the second loop's going to go on his nose, and then whoops, I can just snug it up. Now you can see this is tilted more towards this way, so to move it, I'm going to take both the top and I'm going to go opposite direction. So I'm actually going to pull this one this way and the back one away, and that will make it go back between. And then I can put my safety clip on. So you might ask, why the safety clip? Well, this is over the back of their ears. If for any reason a dog pulled back hard enough, If you've got it snug and you're working your dog correctly in the transitional, this shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. So say maybe I didn't put it as snug as I needed it that day, and it comes off my dog. Well, I've got a backup clip just in case. In the 2 or 3 years that I've been using transitional leashes, I've only had one dog that popped it off their ears, and that's when they were first learning to walk on it, so they were putting up some fight. Hi. Yes, you're a good dog. So again, if I don't have anything on my dog, I'll go through it again here. I'm going to make sure my leash is going off to my left. I'm going to pull a leash, and I have to make sure I've got enough leash big enough that I can go over them. I'm creating these double loops. I'm going to put the first loop, or the one that's further away from you, goes behind his ears. The second loop, or the loop closer to you, is going to go away. And I'm just adjusting it so that it's even. Then I'm going to take my backup clip and put it, and there I'm ready to go. So that's the transitional leash. If you guys have any questions, let me know.